met this lady named Kelly at the parking lot at her hotel. I had met her a couple years ago at the Ben Ross show.
She was supposed to end her tour in Edmonton, but after seeing the first 3 or 4 shows, she was like, no way, I've got to go on further. So she wanted to come with us as well. So she had a hotel booked at the Holiday Inn Express. So after we found that out, we spent the night in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn Express.
When we woke up the next morning, we got to use a shower in Kelly's room. Then we went downstairs for some complimentary breakfast.
Just loading our plates full of food. And then the lady who's like in control of the food, she just comes up to us. She's like, hi, how was your stay? We're like, oh, it was very comfortable. I really enjoyed my bed that I was sleeping on. She's like, so what are you guys doing? And we're like, oh yeah, we're driving across country, we're in this van.
Since your stay was so good at the Holiday Inn Express, we might just stay in every one.
Across Canada. She's like, oh yeah, in Saskatoon there's a really good one. And, in London there's a really excellent one I hear too. And they got really good breakfast there as well. Oh no, you put on an excellent breakfast. Thank you so much. Running back to Saskatoon.
Dirk met us at the hotel and then we went back into town to pick up another guy, Mike from Lethbridge. Our van was now filling up with passengers and we were ready for Saskatoon.
What the fuck is this world running to?
The drive to Saskatoon was rather dull, but we were all well rested and we were ready for a great show.
We got to the venue and there's a crowd right outside by the trucks there. The security was tight. There's a lot of security guards there. And we saw the Super Suckers, their van, they pulled up and they had a pretty nice van, but they didn't compare to ours. But they were cool. They said hi to us.
Picked up our tickets in Saskatoon.
We had 3rd row floor, dead center.
These are probably the best seats you can get. You're so close to the stage, yet they're far enough back that you can still see everything going on at once.
Yeah, everyone was excited, everyone was pumped, so it was looking good. I was really excited.
We headed to the bar for pre-show drinks with some other fans.
It's a rooftop patio, so it was pretty nice.
I met up with my old high school friend James, and when we found out he was coming to the show just a few days ago when I called him. He didn't exactly know what to expect, but he was super excited.
The waitress at the end brought us all 3 shots.
Mike had an extra ticket, so we got her to come to the show with us.
We got to the show there, and I was really excited. I thought the show was going to be really good.
So the show starts, and the band seemed a little tense. They said they were filming the first few songs for Katrina benefit, so it might have been the cameras. This girl beside me, Vanessa from Calgary, she had the sign calling them to play I Got Shit. They rarely play it, but when the first few notes of that song hit, we all went crazy. That's when the band got into the rhythm.
And they just seemed really on.
The show just kept getting better and better.
Just picked up, man. Turned out to be a great show.
We were rocking out so hard. I don't know what was happening on behind us, but for us, being like row 3, we made that crowd happen. It was awesome.
Then came Porch.
Hey, it's safe here, right? I can come visit, right?
Decides to just kind of like walk out into the stands.
And stand on the railing right in front of the first row and kind of lean into the crowd.
Ed was being vintage Ed.
He's like literally maybe like half a meter from you, Jason and Tack.
I was gonna make a dive for it, but Daddy's figured, man. I was too tired and sore.
This girl in front of us,
Wendy from Edmonton, she just jumps into the first row, joining Vanessa, who had already jumped in there. And they're basically standing right underneath Eddie Vedder.
Everyone's like total mob. Like, let's crush on in and get on in there and put hands up. And
the crowd was just going nuts at this point. It was fucking amazing.
Just keep it going.
After the encore, they came back and played a cover of the Guess Who's Running Back to Saskatoon. The crowd was all singing along.
And they basically going their what seemed like their last song, which was Alive. All the house lights were on.
It was already the second encore, and it was way past the curfew. They were kind of waving goodbye. It looked like it was the end of the show.
Jeff and Matt were already off stage, and Mike was kind of side stage. So me and Jason would just start this chant.
One more song, one more song. They just kept it going and going.
It catches on, and everyone in the stands is just yelling. You know, Eddie by this point drank a whole bunch of wine and was like, yeah, alright, cool.
Don't know how we could leave without playing the Canadian national anthem, the world national anthem.
Then he walks back up and he starts playing Rockin' in the Freeway.
Yeah, they rocked out one more song, which was pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, where the fuck did they come from? Saskatoon. Oh, and it belongs to you.
At the end of the song, you know, Ed's got like a million tambourines going, like usual, and he's gonna give it to someone in the stands, and he sees this girl, Wendy, who's now front row, like totally jumping up and down, and she's like, please, please, please. And he goes up to her, and he's like, you know, oh, you want this? Are you sure? And she's like, come on. So he gives it to her, so that was pretty awesome.
Wow, what a show.
It was really a good pick us up.
Probably the most fun we've had thus far.
Yeah, everyone was in a great mood after the show. And
Got to the parking lot, lots of people honking, like taking pictures with the band. This was starting to become like every show I was going to be. We found some people who did the check mark for us.
This is kind of a little ceremony that we do. After every show, we officially put the city in the books.
Still at the start, we were still like, well, we're really missing this. Saskatoon really solidified the last year. We're fucking doing this, and this is awesome.
The extra beyond, I got us ready for the show, and now we were totally into it.